Here with your SportsCenter right now, I'm Trevor Scales. Regardless of all the Kawining and dining the Raptors have done, free agency is an open competition for Mr. Leonard. But Toronto is going to be the last team to meet with the reigning finals MVP. So, Brian Windhorst, what does that mean going forward?
The significance of the Raptors going last is in the eye of the beholder. I will point out to you, again, with LeBron free agencies, that the Heat went last in 2014 and that the Chicago Bulls went last in 2010. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. The one thing that Kawhi has that I don't know if everybody even in Toronto understands, they think that if he comes back to Toronto that they're the championship contenders, and they say to him, please come back here, let's win another one. But the reality is Kawhi, wherever he goes, will be a championship contender. He holds the power. And so I don't know how much of a sway coming back to the exact same team that Toronto has for him, and that's only something he can answer.
Now, Kawhi's got over a 75 career winning percentage, the highest in NBA history among those who have played at least 400 games, surpassing even greats like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. And dudes like Leonard don't usually leave this situation. The only player to not return to his team the season after winning Finals MVP, Michael Jordan, who retired twice after he won the award in the 93 and 98 NBA Finals. Let's get you back over to Percy.
Trevor, thank you so much. Jay Will still right here with us. Now, Stephen A. Smith said earlier in the show the Lakers are big contenders for Kawhi Leonard, but Kawhi is expected to let Toronto make the final pitch among teams meeting with him in LA next week. So, Max, how big of a deal is it for Toronto to get that last word with Kawhi?
Huge. It's a huge deal. Friends, Canadians, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury the rest of the NBA, not to praise it. That's Mark Antony's speech, Julius Caesar. Let me explain what happened. Since the times of Shakespeare's writing Julius Caesar, everyone understands this. See, Brutus let Mark Antony speak at the funeral, right? Because Brutus and Cassius killed Caesar. Mm-hmm. He said, yes, you can speak at the funeral. Antony was Julius Caesar's boy, but you have to go after us. Big mistake. Brutus gets up, makes a speech. The crowd is on their side with the people who killed Caesar. Everyone's like, okay, it's okay that you did that. Then Mark Antony went, and he went last, and he riled them up, and that was the end of Brutus and Cassius ultimately. The point is, you never let the other guy have the last word. That's the point. And you are going to give the last word basically to Mark Antony, to an orator, to Masai Ujiri. Does Masai Ujiri talk some stuff to these guys? Does he have credibility when he walks in the room? Does he know how to relate to players? Clearly. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of what he does, a lot of his brilliance as a head of basketball operations isn't just acquiring talent. What do we always say? It's like drafting and developing. He acquires talent and then he develops them, gets the best out of them, fits them into a system. Even as he's warring with Kyle Lowry, he got the best out of Lowry. Almost from day one, made him a better player. You're giving Masai Ujiri the last word with Kawhi Leonard? That is a huge deal.
What if Kawhi is already mentally checked out, though?
Hold on, Charlie. Hold on, Charlie. Max, couple of things. Number one, I didn't understand most of what the hell you just said. That's number one. Number two, but the last part about what I did understand was this. You saying the last word is hugely important. You usually get the last word on this show, and it don't help you. So let's move on from that. And let's get to this bottom line. Whatever. Let's get to the bottom line.